Welcome back, everyone, and today this is the Friendly Frag podcast, and we're joined by two extra people here, Fafa the Man and Everything Cards. They're probably going to be new additions to the podcast, but otherwise you're joined by Sandberg and Seskari. But yeah, we're going to get right into the swing of things, and for the first topic today, we have a topic, this is my topic anyway, where it's this indie developer that goes by the name of Yang Bing, and his game is heavily Final Fantasy 15 inspired. But keep in mind this game is made by one person, and I will probably
What?
edit in some video into the thing just so you guys get some idea. But yeah, basically, from what it looks like, it might be 4K graphics, but it's open world. It's made by one guy, and honestly, just kind of basically shits on the AAA games because they have no excuse to have a bad game now because it's one guy and they're already essentially beating the AAA companies in terms of quality. And yeah, I'll probably put some video into it. His initial plan is to work on this for a little more than 10 years from the looks of it. He's just going to keep updating it. From right now, it seems that it's in an alpha stage but because of this, like when he released it and people found out that it was just him making it, he's been bombarded with contacts from like big name publishers extending offers to help him finish his game. It's like AAA or stuff like that, essentially. And basically, he denied them all because he wants this to be a game done by himself. And I find that a little odd because,
No, that sounds cool, dude.
well, I mean, like, yeah, it's cool and whatever, right? But the fact that
Like,
he's like denying publishers and everything. Like he wants to basically advertise it and everything on his own.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
he's
insane.
Well,
I'm
from what it
watching
sounds like,
gameplay or the trailer right now.
he's trying
This
to.
game looks beautiful.
yeah, like the
You've seen the trailer
PvP
right
too. The PvP too is like insane. Just like it's like for anyone watching this video, if you played like the Batman games or say like Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, like imagine the PvP in that, but on crack essentially.
Oh,
Maybe
crap.
throw a little Xanax into it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't very good
Get some
PvP
emotions
in
flowing.
the Batman games, though. Honestly,
yeah. But you kick so much ass and it's beautiful. But yeah, you get like these it gets like these special animations and everything. But yeah, it's the funny thing about the tweets is he doesn't even really seem like he treats it like it's just another game that he's making. Like it's nothing special that it's one guy creating this huge open world game with insane graphics that is arguably one of the biggest games of all time. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Yo, I
mean,
kind of find that hard to
I-
believe.
I think
I
that
can link you
it's like
some proof right here.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Honestly, I think that's like one of the cooler
I mean, it's
things I've
cool,
heard of.
but
One at a
So,
time,
like-
boys. One at a time.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'll wait.
Jeff, you can go.
what's the point of making a game if you don't want it to like get big faster by getting help from bigger publishers?
I mean, I don't
Listeners.
necessarily.
Yeah,
I get-
yeah, that's
I get, like,
true.
I get the fact of being a self-made success, but like, come on, that's still a success, and you did it, Oh,
I think that maybe it's
Like, I
because he
understand
feels like
that, I
it's
understand
his
that.
creation.
Yeah, he wants it to be all his. I understand, like, where both you guys are coming from, where Jeff and where he's coming from. Because he wants to create it all with his own, like,
Yeah.
with his bare hands, quote unquote.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he basically wants to remain independent just so that another name doesn't get slapped on it just for the sake of another name getting slapped on it kind of think.
Yeah, you gotta have
So
some
they
well,
get
don't
pretty,
you think that was like
But
more
then, yeah,
he
with
could make
Jeff-
a better quality game?
Well, I
Wouldn't
mean,
you think
yeah,
more about
It
quality?
could be
He
better
definitely-
than it already
just
is.
Depending on the studio, say like Ubisoft for example, which has a reputation for creating bad games, he could potentially ruin his image. But like say, because like the trailer is not that old, it's like maybe a week old at best, and it already has nearly 2 million views on YouTube. So he's already made it a decent amount, and the
Oh
like
yeah,
to
he's
dislike
already
ratio
got
is
it publicized.
yeah, like
Yeah, it has 70,000 likes.
70,000 likes and only like 1,500 dislikes.
It's
So he's
been, like-
obviously doing something right.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah, he's doing everything right, honestly, in terms of what he wants to do anyway.
yeah, I feel like he's so far into the game making process that maybe one of the reasons why he's not accepting the help or like being like, yeah, here you go, you can have my game title, is because he feels like he's put so much work into it. He doesn't want to just give it away to someone
Yeah.
for money. He doesn't want to be like, hey, here's your game. I did all the work, but you get to say it's yours. That type of
Yeah,
thing.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of like ghost producing.
Tristan he did say that he's gonna be working for this for another 10 years
No, like he said he is
or
saying
around
that he would
10
like
years.
to work on it for like roughly 10 years, just like because he's heavily inspired by the Final Fantasy games. So he wants to make it like this whole expandable universe kind of thing, where say
Mhm.
like for example like this, if you guys have ever heard of the Star Wars expanded universe, I don't know if you guys have heard of that or not, but basically people can just come in and write stories and whatever, and it will fit right into the original universe just fine, and it will expand upon the original universe, thus creating more content essentially. And
In a way, it's what teachers
So kind of like
say,
fan fiction.
yeah, it's kind of basically a fan fiction, but not erotic.
Kinda.
in a way,
Not erotic.
it's also like what teachers at school say. Wikipedia is just anyone can do whatever they want, and it's fact.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Analogy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just string of yes.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty.
You know it.
Waiting
yeah,
on you, Tyler.
yeah.
Okay. So our next topic.
No, Tyler, we were. God, it was the
No,
joke, Tyler. You were
no,
supposed to
it
say
was a
yes.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
Tyler.
You coon.
Were you not
Hey,
paying
well,
attention?
I mean, I was like half paying attention, but I didn't get the joke.
Oh my god.
Leave it
But,
to Tyler to not get a joke, am I right?
I mean, I'm known
Yeah.
for ruining jokes, so
Well,
Don't
But,
do that here.
well, congratulations, you successfully ruined a joke.
Good job.
But yeah,
Good
going
job.
back
Kill yourself.
to the game, just I'll probably put some pictures or videos into my video anyway.
Use the
And-
trailer. Just use the trailer without any sound.
I mean, I suppose I could. I just don't want to do that and then get like a copyright strike kind of thing.
You
Yeah.
just gotta put
No,
it.
you can do that.
You
put
just
it in
gotta
the-
put it in the description, boy.
Yeah,
All right.
put it in the description saying the original video.
Yeah, but for anyone watching, you need to check this out because seeing this is made by one guy, it's freaking incredible, honestly.
Oh, you can go.
He designed
Whoever said that.
he designed the characters,
Oh,
he made the
I was
gameplay
gonna say-
mechanics, everything.
it looks really, really stunning. Like, it looks like a AAA game, especially to like put in consideration that one person made it. That's
Oh,
insane.
Yeah,
And
I'm watching
he's
this
even-
trailer right now.
And he's even like promoting it himself too, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's the
He's not
literal
accepting
definition
any
of
other-
we started from the bottom and now we here.
Oh my god.
I guess
Why?
so.
Why?
Why though?
Nice.
Just holds up a stop sign.
Perfect. Yeah, this trailer looks extremely good.
Yeah, like the monsters and whatever are all original designs from the looks of it. Though I noticed the only thing I can see in common from Final Fantasy besides the atmosphere is the character's design from basically
Yeah, I was gonna say
almost looks the
they
same from
kind
Final
of look like
Fantasy.
Cloud.
I haven't played a Final Fantasy in my life
yeah,
I
before,
haven't
so
either.
I
I've
can
watched
say.
I've watched some YouTubers play it, but like the guy in Lost Soul Aside looks heavily similar to Final Fantasy 15's main character.
Mhm.
But other than that, it looks pretty amazing and original, honestly. It's basically spitting in the face of AAA developers like, can you do this kind of thing?
Can you do it, huh?
Wait,
How about
Can you make something better than one man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
because they need like 50 plus people to create
Yeah.
something stupid like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Oh my
no.
god,
Yeah.
you go to advance
Oh my god! Straight burn. Just like
warfare.
Just-
Bringing
that-
in the small
that-
gun.
that no chill for like 2 seconds, real quick. You know?
right, no chills.
Well, I was gonna say, do we have any actual gameplay footage of it, like
Boy,
making characters and
I looked
everything?
on it and it said like demo.
I am.
I'm pretty sure
gameplay.
there's a demo somewhere. Now, if it's for
You could probably
PC
find
or
it.
PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, I have no clue about that.
Like
I just feel
We
for
can
now
look
he's
up
released
somewhere.
like videos and pictures, and if the demo is true, then he's released a demo kind of thing. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Lost Soul Aside. I feel like when it comes out, it's gonna be super hyped, like No Man's Sky, for example.
Mhm.
Alright, 20 minutes in. Or 10 minutes.
Like people I know are gonna like try to get No Man's Sky, but like
Me.
I don't even. I know, but like it's just not my type of game. It's too much.
Oh, it's
Too
right up my
much.
alley, man.
A space, dude. The space.
I
was
did
so
vote
cool.
on your poll to play it. I did want. I like said, yeah, you should
Yeah,
play it.
I was kind of surprised at the amount of people that
Play
were
what
like,
you like.
"No, don't play it." I was like, "Really? This game's kind of hyped. Why wouldn't like?" Usually, if a
Well,
game's
it
super
seems
hyped,
like-
you'd be somewhat.
I wasn't
interested.
there for the poll. Well, how much was it?
Oh, it was like 68% yes and 30-something% no. And I was like,
It was
Maybe
like
32.
88%. Yeah.
That's
"Oh,
surprising.
really? Oh, okay. Last time I checked, it was
Yeah,
like
hold on.
60-something." And
Yeah,
I
I'll
was like,
check right now.
"This is kind of surprising, honestly." Yeah.
My whole 14 followers. Am I right, guys? Yeah.
But yeah, like No Man's Sky. Some people say it's overhyped. I honestly think it could be something great.
Yeah. Hold on.
It could be, but they could
Gotta
still screw it up.
find- Where is Jesus Christ? I can't find it.
Right.
I'm just getting. Here
But,
we go again.
Oh, my
But,
YouTube video, yeah. Here, I'll go to my. I just opened up YouTube. I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But so do we want to like chime in with Tyler since Jeff is checking that,
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could.
so we
start
don't
with
have any
Tyler's
radio
topic.
silence?
Throw it over to Tyler.
Okay.
Come on, Tyler.
Right.
So the next
Take it
topic
home.
is augmented reality and virtual reality in new games, kind of going with the Pokemon Go aspect of it. Maybe possibly like a Risk Go. And you'd be able to like go through your neighborhood and stuff like you do with Pokemon Go, taking gyms and everything. But instead of it being like gyms, it'd be more like territories. And you could pick like a country or a clan or something. And I feel like it'd be really cool to see more augmented reality based games following other universes besides Pokemon Go.
Right.
It'd
The
be-
problem with that though is like, how are you gonna make it so that it fits into the real world?
I feel like it would be
Well,
like you know how there's like
you could-
counties. I feel like it would
Mhm.
be that kind of thing. I feel like it would be kind of more of that.
Or just like they could focus it mainly on city,
Yeah, that could be that could
you
work
know,
too.
and just like certain sections of cities are like places you can take over, and then you
Yeah.
choose your team as soon as you start. Just basically exactly like Pokemon Go, but you know this Risk, and like you know every day you would get like a new like person, and every time you took over a place you would get a card like you would in Risk, and like every day you get more troops to go out and try and take a place over. Then you can turn
Yeah.
in the cards for troops, you know.
I feel like it would definitely be a lot easier to go with the city aspect, like Jeff was talking about, rather than counties, because that's a lot more.
Counties
Like
are
you have a lot
weird,
more
yeah.
possibilities,
Yeah.
and they're not so spread out like counties are.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But-
haven't played Risk a day in my life, so I
Oh, yeah.
can't chime
those
in with
of-
anything.
For those watching that don't know what Risk is, it's basically a board game that's world domination in a way.
That
Yeah,
took
pretty
over
much,
our
yeah.
lives after school.
domination.
Yeah. One day, me and Jeff just sat there and played it for like what, maybe 3 or 4 hours straight, just sitting there playing Risk on Xbox for
Oh, yeah?
no reason.
Yeah, because we bought it.
You can play it on Xbox?
Yep,
Yeah.
they have it on Xbox
Oh,
They
yeah.
have
360.
it on Steam. Too,
How much
as
is
well.
it?
It was like $20.
It was like no, when we
What?
bought it, it was like 2, dude.
They have it on
Remember it was
Steam as
That's 'cause
well,
it was on
but
sale.
it had
Yeah.
poor reviews, so I was like, maybe not.
Oh, this is totally worth.
God, I was about to say I might get it, but
All,
$20.
all depends on which one you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the Steam
Yeah.
port wasn't exactly the greatest.
But you also have to think there's other games that they could like tie the augmented reality into. It doesn't just have to be Risk. Or like there could be like Lord of the Rings or something go, you know?
For sure.
But I
I
noticed that
quit
there's
with
like
the Go things.
there's like Final Fantasy games mobile, and it would be kind of cool if they
Yeah,
maybe
Yu-Gi-Oh!
made
Go.
Final Fantasy augmented
my
reality.
God.
That would be
Yu-Gi-Oh!
insane.
That's too far. Too far.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what? Final
Go.
Fantasy and augmented reality.
Yeah, that'd be
Yu-Gi-Oh!
insane.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that would be like first person VR. Freaking gosh. Yeah. just
Wait,
spinning
wait.
around and
What
Final
about like
Fantasy VR first person? Just couldn't even.
what about like Dark Souls go?
Oh
Oh
god.
my
No.
god, that would be.
No,
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 I
that
can,
would
I can just,
terrible.
people
I can
would
just
be
picture the people walking down the street and screaming out of sheer terror.
is
Yeah,
throwing their
yeah, just
phones at
freaking
the
out.
ground,
Dude.
like
A
punching their friend.
freaking a
That's a
mimic.
I
dude.
hate
terrible
this
idea.
game. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I saw a
God.
post about it on, I think it was Facebook. Someone's like, what would happen if Dark Souls Go was a thing? I was like, I'm not clicking on this. I'm not going to.
I kind of want to search this up.
Yo,
I can just
like,
picture.
I want to see
like
their
a
ideas.
mimic,
I can-
dude.
I can just picture like walking back from the store or something, just chilling,
Yes,
this
that's
like
sick.
minding your own business, and you just hear this guy across the street just start screaming something about the giant and whatever.
It's Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh, yeah, Jesus,
No.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. I hear he only says like 25 lines in the movie.
Oh, in the
Bourne.
new one?
Yeah, in the new one.
Okay.
Yes, apparently he says a total of like 450 words, and that's it.
That's hilarious.
God.
That is hilarious.
Best
my gosh.
movie ever,
It's just
man.
it's just action scenes the whole
Uh-huh.
time.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, walking through
Hi,
the club
how
like,
are
hi,
you?"
how are you?
Here, I posted a picture of Dark Souls Go in the chat. 1 second.
Oh
There
god,
it is.
that is terrifying.
No one
There's
cares,
just this
though.
creature running after this little girl running down the sidewalk.
That's so lit.
game is amazing.
Oh, yo, that's a mimic.
my god!
That's a mimic right there.
Can I touch it?
I,
Oh my god! Can I
Why would you
touch it?
want to touch it?
Oh god!
I hate those things in the game.
Sam just, I hate them.
Sam,
Well-
you're like the biggest Dark Souls fanboy in here, aren't you?
Probably.
oh my god, how do
Yeah.
you feel?
I couldn't bother to buy Dark Souls 2 originally, so I just kind of torrented it, and then I haven't played it since.
No,
Wow.
no.
I love how
not
you just like
interesting.
completely openly admit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why would you say that?
the FBI is
Yeah.
watching?
Yeah, the FAA. Hey Obama, how you doing?
They knew that you were-
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah,
they
thanks
knew that you
Obama.
were
It's
doing
your
some
fault.
Shady stuff.
It's your fault. I have to get. Oh god, these all this
Freaking
crap for free. I have to buy this crap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool costume.
Fucking
I'm
Obama.
just on Twitter.
Why are you on
Hey.
Twitter?
Not gonna lie,
Alright.
Obama was lit though. Like he even made his own meme. He made
Yeah,
a meme.
Obama is
so-
literally a meme lord. Honestly,
Oh,
Right.
really?
no, he like
Okay.
I got
He
two
went with
pictures.
everything.
Off from our
This is
topics.
so off
Yeah, we
topic.
definitely
What are you
have.
talking about? Obama
Yeah,
is gaming related.
like
Oh, actually,
yeah,
This
Obama's
is when-
totally
I-
good.
hey, who wants to play Obama Go? I
this
know
is
I
actually
do.
this is actually not one of the topics, but did you hear Shaquille O'Neal now has his own Overwatch team?
That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
lit.
Because
started
like,
a-
Team
yeah, he
Team
started a-
Envy Team Envious, like the current leading team, everyone well at least the major teams basically don't like them because they're the only team that can afford a team house. And then like Luminosity,
Oh.
for example, like with Seagull, I don't know if you guys follow competitive Overwatch or not. Seagull is arguably
No.
the best Overwatch player. But yeah, I think it was he recruited Seagull and some other people into a team, and now he basically pays for a team house for them. And yeah,
That's-
I don't know what's with Shaquille lately, but
Oh my lord.
Dude, Shaq's got your back. Jeez.
yeah,
Shaq's got
he's
your
really
back.
getting into like the esports now, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Don't get me
uh,
wrong.
He started a
That's
TV
how I-
show.
Pooped on shit.
He started a TV show about esports.
Yeah, he started a show called, I think it's like E-League. Yeah, it's E-League. It's on TBS or something.
Yeah, it's definitely shedding some limelight onto the people that legitimately deserve it, because there's a ton of people out there that will legitimately say, like for example, I know some people that will say, why are you watching someone play a game on YouTube? Go play yourself. And then they walk into the next room and watch a football game. It's like, why are you watching someone play
Yeah.
football? Go play it
Yeah.
yourself.
Go play it yourself. Go play
That's
football
Yeah,
That's a
yourself.
pretty
I've heard
good
that argument
argument.
multiple times.
I have a bad back. Shut up.
Well, I have bad fingers. I can't play.
I have bad
Yeah,
aim. That's
I'm
why I
not-
can't play.
I don't have good
One,
eyes.
two,
I have,
more.
I have
can't
carpal
play.
tunnel.
Carpal tunnel.
I have carpal
mean,
tunnel in both hands.
Kind of botched the name, but that's okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But yeah,
I have
Oh,
match
I-
carp tunnel.
the fact that
Carp-
Shaquille O'Neal though, was doing
Magic Carp Boy.
it. Magic.
But that's crazy. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I'm in
I'm like-
an
so-
Overwatch chat with some friends. and one of them came across and he was like, dude, you need to check this out, and I was reading up on it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like one of the biggest basketball stars of all time is like super into the esports, so maybe people will be like, huh, maybe these esports and people that are actually playing video games for a living are pretty decent after all. Because if you do legitimately
Not
watch them,
just
it's just like,
idiots.
because people that like have a decent understanding or whatever that actually watch the game, like for example, like when you go to watch like the Call of Duty matches or whatever, it's like you can't
Call of Duty.
like if you don't play FPS shooters or whatever, you cannot follow the guys to see what they're doing because they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
So their reaction times are insane and everything.
Yeah.
Should-
A
should we
few
move on
months
to the
ago,
next topic?
Inhuman reaction.
a few months ago though, I was watching a video on Facebook that someone shared, and I think it was a similar thing to the Shaq situation, but an old, I think it's like a pro football or pro basketball player. His son got into competitive gaming,
That's pretty
and
cool.
he started following it himself, and he fully supports his son's decision. He doesn't judge him or anything on it like most people do. He's like,
Nice.
I fully support my son. He's trying to do something that's skill based, and I think it's amazing. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that may
That
sound,
is
That's a
amazing.
great mentality to have.
yeah, it may sound
Yeah,
a bit
I think all
biased.
parents should be like that.
May sound a bit biased because we're a gaming podcast, but for honestly, I don't
yeah.
get why you wouldn't support it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, exactly.
True. A bit
Well,
biased,
because
yeah.
you know, it's just gaming.
I was saying yes to
and
to
other
being biased since we are.
Yeah,
things.
that might be a bit biased, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
I mean, you can look at it from an unbiased thing. You know, reasons why you wouldn't want to support your child doing gaming for a professional career, because they can get their hands will get all messed up. You know,
Yeah,
or they'll become overweight like I. No, I'm joking. But, yeah.
Plus, it's
You get
also-
overweight from video games?
yeah,
I don't
well-
think that's the video
Well,
game's fault.
no, yeah,
There are
it's if you just sit
No, I
and do
remember- I
nothing
get the
all
joke,
day,
I get
you
it.
can.
Well, that's why you play Pokemon Go.
yeah,
Plus, a lot of people,
Pokemon Go competitive.
yeah. It's like
a lot of the people in like the older generation don't really understand how you could make a living playing a game like that.
Oh yeah,
I tried to
definitely.
I tried to explain it to my
People
grandma
don't.
that you can make money
know
off of
that.
YouTube, and she's like, "That is the stupidest thing that you can sit at a computer and play games and make money off of it." And I'm like, "What do they all these
Yeah.
accountants do
Well-
then? Like they sit at a computer all day and make money? What?"
You know,
But,
PewDiePie makes
yeah.
like millions, just
Yeah,
whatever.
PewDiePie makes.
Oh, he's a
about
billionaire.
He makes 2 to 8 million a year.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
insane.
I legitimately bothered to check his social blade one day.
Bro, I explained that to my grandma, and she got the gist of it. She didn't
Yeah.
fully
My mom-
understand it.
Well, like, yeah,
mom,
my grandma understood it,
like-
but she did not support it.
My mom was
She,
like,
my
"Yeah,
grandma didn't
you
care.
need to go out and
Find a
you're gonna
job.
make money from games."
All right, we are getting like really off topic.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I think we throw it into Jeff.
yeah, now it's Jeff's
Yes,
turn with his
Jeff.
Injustice 2.
You got
All
7
right.
minutes roughly.
All right.
Give it or take
Make
it.
it
So-
count.
Basically, what I was gonna talk about was the Injustice 2 gear system and microtransactions, because Ed Boon, one of the creators or main creator of Injustice 2, said that there will be microtransactions. And what this means is that since there's gear in this fighting game, which is odd, it's like if you've ever played Smash and you have customs on, it's kind of like that. It gives you different status effects, but you have to earn these throughout playing, and it changes your character. And since there's microtransactions, or he's basically confirmed that, that means that people can first day just buy things and, you know, probably get like the best gear right away.
So,
But at the same time, you know, you got to think, even though you have the gear to get like, you know, make your character better, it doesn't always help when you're not skilled. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
someone who's very skilled at the game could totally just whoop someone even if they have the best gear, or, you know, I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
I feel like games
Yeah.
that involve
like
gear.
skill comes before pay to win
Mhm.
at times.
Yeah.
But
I
still,
feel like
You're not the
even
most skilled person.
but even the worst player could beat somebody with the best like weapons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I
but
think-
also what I was thinking from what I was watching is that all the like there's traits in Injustice, and that's what makes this game a little bit different than most fighting games, is that one of the buttons isn't an actual like fighting, you know, move like B. It becomes a trait where you get to do something special with this trait, and it's different for each character. Now, there's always like from the footage they released, there's been multiple characters with a glowing aura around them, you know, and
Mhm.
it's just like that's not their trait, and that's so like what I was thinking is maybe that's like a status effect thing where you activate your
Mhm.
gear and it like you maybe have a
Mm.
certain time to use it, or like if you get hit, because like in Mortal Kombat X, like Jason has status effects, and if he gets hit, or you know he has a certain amount of time to use it, you know it ends, and then you can activate it again, but like you have to use it within that time, or you have to like not get hit while using it. So maybe I was just thinking that when you use like special items, you have to actually activate it as a status effect instead of it constantly going
Can
throughout the
I
match.
cut into something quick?
Nope.
Yeah.
Tristan, shout out to you, but our Lepidus.
I'll just
cut that out.
yeah, I'll probably just
Um,
cut that.
Gold Glove TV, No Man's Sky live stream right now.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
get.
there's like 3 live streams going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy
Maybe these
crap.
people got early access or not, but I
Yeah, I
cannot
think that it
figure
was
out
day 1 release.
Probably an early.
I think it's coming out.
because it
today
comes
in,
out
like,
on the
the
12th
UK
for
or something.
it comes out for well, at least for the U.S. people anyway, on the 12th. So maybe it got an earlier release in other countries.
I think in the UK, yeah.
No, Gold Glove is American though.
Oh, he is? Okay, he
Oh,
probably just got
yeah.
early access then.
He might be Canadian. It might
Is he?
be released in Canada. I don't think he is, but it might be.
This completely went off topic from my.
Because there's No Man's
Yeah,
Sky
I
launch
heard.
party. But yeah,
I'm sorry, Jeff, but keep going.
It's all good.
right, yeah,
Well-
back to Injustice.
Yeah, and
Two.
this is interesting because like from what their past games have been, they've like you know just kind of not really ever had any type of edit your character and make them stronger.
well, besides the mobile.
Yeah,
Shut
except
up.
for the mobile. But those games aren't very canon to like you know the actual
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
But also this game is like breaking the record for like them except for Mortal Kombat Armageddon. This will have the biggest roster since Armageddon. So like starting roster too. And
Roster as
since
in, like,
we've seen them
People.
like as in people, like characters,
oh,
it's
okay,
gonna start
yeah,
off
yeah.
people
That's what I was
players.
thinking.
with
Mhm.
way more than Mortal Kombat X, way more. And since seen in their last 4 games, they've had downloadable content or you know like DLC characters. They you know there's speculation saying that they are going to add even more characters to this game with like already a ton of characters since you know since Armageddon. It's just insane.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a huge roster, like way bigger than last time, and that's why this game's not coming out to 2017, sadly.
Yeah. Well, I think
Oh.
that having the big roster could be positive or negative because there could be
Everything
plenty of
could be
ways where
positive
they
or
could
negative.
mess up and just be like, hey, here's a bunch of cool characters. Yeah, they're totally rad.
But
And
just
then
like a
they
bunch
just
of
end up
reused
being
moves.
crap. Yeah.
Well,
just
yeah, like they just do the same
Or
Oh.
stuff.
insanely
Like they
overpowered.
might just carry over a few characters from Injustice.
Mhm. Well, yeah, they were. That was the initial plan. Was that the characters that are coming from the original Injustice game to Injustice 2 will have relatively the same moves, but with small
Okay.
edits and different
Yeah.
like, combination.
Yeah, probably just edit them and
But
update them a little bit.
new characters are going to be like way different, and there's already a bunch of like new characters that are confirmed, like Captain Cold and
Blue Beetle.
and
Oh my God.
Across Supergirl. Oh,
So hyped for Blue Beetle. I think what made him just because if you guys watched the trailer of Blue Beetle and Wonder Woman gameplay, Blue Beetle looks amazing. His moves look super cool, and I think he's just gonna be pretty damn good.
oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be an Atrocitus in the game. He is.
Yeah, you
I
like
was
his little
waiting
kitty.
for freaking the Red Lantern leader, and then just his trait is Dexstar, which is
The
a
kitty.
Red Lantern cat. It's a cat with a Red Lantern ring because its owner left him, and then he killed it. His owner. So you
The
know,
cat killed his owner.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the cat
That's
killed
pretty
his
dark.
owner because he was enraged. Yeah, it's just he's pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I got.
Going? Yeah, can I come with something?
Unless you want me to talk about how Xbox is screwing me over slowly and
Okay,
slower
can I
and
come in with
slower.
something about the roster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
All right. I feel that like if they add too many characters, like for example, I know some people, for example, Overwatch, they want more characters than there currently are, but once you do that, I feel only a certain handful of characters are gonna get played because they're gonna realize that
Yeah.
these characters are the best all-around characters, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, all these billion other characters that they uh, put their time into to make won't be used anymore. So I feel when it comes to if they want to do a bigger roster, I kind of feel that less is more. If you get that saying,
Yeah,
because
but
you
I
go ahead.
don't know. It's just like underplayed doesn't like always matter. It's usually, especially with this game, since it's heroes, it's more based on the player. Like the player will, like if the player is like a true fan of.
True fan of.
He got
Your
disconnected.
mic cut out,
Oh, that's
Oh,
or he got off the
Or
podcast. Yep.
all right. Well, we're gonna end it off here anyway, since it's
yeah,
over
we'll end
30
it there
minutes.
with
Yeah,
the
it's time.
cliffhanger.
Sorry for the somewhat cringe outro, I guess. But yeah, this is the Friendly Fag podcast. As always, all their channels are in the description. That's
Friendly
what they call.
frag.
Yeah, Friendly Frag.
Frag,
And
yeah,
yeah,
with
we
an
will
R
see
in
you
there.
in the next episode. Peace.